Okay, I'm gonna play the Karate Kid on NES, and I'm sure there's plenty of videos about it already. From what I hear from friends and other people is just how hard the game actually is. The purpose of this video is just to show you that it's actually pretty simple, once you figure out the mechanics of the game and, just take into consideration a few little tips. And if you know these tips, great. If you don't, I hope it helps you. So, first of all I want to say is whenever you're kicking or punching, if you're walking towards the enemy while you do it, you will not use your special ability. So as you see, I have 3 crane kicks. If I just stand still, I'll do the crane kick, and I'll use it. Not a big deal, because you really don't need to use them anyway. I actually don't even really collect the power-ups. Don't go into the bonus stages unless it's by accident. And it's not that I want to do a speed run or anything, I just, basically want to show you how easy the game can be. So basically, this is a good situation to be in here. Only 2 enemies will be on the screen at a time. And if you can get them both behind you, you really have it pretty easy. All you have to do is avoid any other projectiles like the bird or the stick in the typhoon stage. See, I let one guy go, so another one came. But I'm at the end of the stage anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And you can do that in every stage here on out. It's a little harder to get the enemies behind you in this stage with the wind and the projectiles, but it's possible, and it's still pretty simple even if you can't. Another tip of mine is if you can't get both of the guys behind you, basically try not to engage and just try to always keep moving forward. Because they will knock you around and just make everything a whole lot harder for you especially if you get caught in between them. If that happens, you can, mess around with the D-pad a little bit and get out of that predicament most of the time, rather than getting knocked all around and having no control. I know that's what most people feel like when they play, but it's really easy to get out of that situation, quite honestly. Okay. Sometimes getting hit helps, like right there. Kind of got me past those guys. And we're at the end already of this stage. Just gotta climb the tower at the top. Don't even have to fight the enemy. With these guys, you want to do a kick at the appropriate time. The guys with the spears, like when they're about as far away as they possibly can be from you and still get hit. You really want to get that timing down. But you can just stand here and then jump over them and have them follow you through the rest of the last stage. That is if I don't get, accidentally sucked in by a bonus stage, which will happen sometimes. If you're into that, that's fun. If you want to play the game, fully, that's great. But this video is just basically to show you how easy the game is. And yeah, I got stuck with the swinging hammer, so I'm not even going to try because I just want to continue the game. See, that's the problem with going into the bonus stages, is you'll take some damage when you come out. So now we just want to get into a predicament where both enemies are behind me again. See, this is what happens if you just engage with them. You get just knocked all around. You really don't want that. So I got killed by that. Right at the end, though, I'm doing what I told everyone not to do now by engaging. And here we are at the end. And that's the game. I died once. It was probably less than 10 minutes, I'm sure. So yeah, I mean, basically, if you follow those tips, you know, this game is really simple. And it's not a bad game, you know, once you know that. If you want to explore more and get into the bonus stages and, you know, collect the crane kicks and the drum